Quarantining yourself at home can play an important role in preventing the spread of infectious diseases. But this doesn't mean that coping with the disruption in your normal routine is easy. Taking care of your mental health is essential, even if your time in quarantine is relatively brief in the grand scheme of things. Luckily for us, researchers suggest that there may be steps that you can take to mitigate some of the negative mental health effects of quarantine. So here are 7 things that you can do to cope with quarantine. The disruption in your normal daily routines can be one of the most difficult things during quarantine. This can leave you feeling directionless as you try to figure out how to fill the hours of the day. If you're working from home, it can help a lot to structure your day much like a regular work day. This can be a challenge, however, if you're at home with all of your other family members, including children who are now home all day as well. Left without the structure of a normal school day, kids can be left feeling just as out of sorts as adults. If you're trying to keep small kids entertained while you're stuck at the house, or even trying to keep working in between it all, it's important to find a routine that works for you. Plan out activities that will keep everyone busy so you can get some work done. Try creating a daily schedule, but don't get too wrapped up in sticking to a daily routine. Make your own routines and break up the day in order to stave off monotony. Even relatively short periods of physical inactivity can have an impact on your health, both mentally and physically. One study found that just 2 weeks of inactivity could lead to reductions in muscle mass and metabolic effects. Fortunately, there are plenty of at-home workout ideas that can help keep you moving even when you're stuck inside the house. Your quarantine may be brief, but staying active may help you feel better and maintain your fitness levels. It's also a great way to help combat the sense of boredom that can come from being stuck inside day after day. Some of the distress of being quarantined stems from boredom and frustration. Finding ways to stay occupied is important, so try to maintain as many of your routines as you can. Keep working on projects or find new activities to fill your time, whether it's organizing your closet or trying out a new creative hobby. Getting things done can provide a sense of purpose and competency. It gives you something to work towards and something to look forward to each day. So make a plan. List some things that you'd like to accomplish, and then start checking a few things off your list each day. Staying in contact with other people not only staves off boredom, but it is also critical for minimizing the sense of isolation. Stay in touch with friends and family by phone and text. Reach out to others on social media. If possible, join a support group or discussion board specifically for people in quarantine. Talking to others who are going through the same thing can provide a sense of community and empowerment. People tend to experience greater anxiety when they feel like they don't have access to information that they need. On the other hand, however, is the sense of panic that can stem from being immersed 24/7 in reports that focus on inaccurate or overly negative information. Rather than spend your time watching cable news, focus on getting helpful information from trusted sources. Research has found that children who had been through quarantine had exhibited PTSD symptoms at 4 times the rate of children who had not been quarantined. The CDC recommends that parents and other adults talk to children about the COVID-19 outbreak in a way that is informative, age-appropriate, and reassuring. Focus on maintaining a sense of structure at home and model healthy, positive behaviors. Managing your own anxiety can help calm the fears of children at home. When you're feeling frustrated or cooped up, it can be helpful to think about the reasons why you're quarantining yourself. If you've been potentially exposed to the virus, avoiding others is an altruistic action. You minimize the chance that you might unknowingly spread the illness to other people, even if you are currently asymptomatic. By doing your part to prevent the spread of the disease, you are protecting others and making sure that those who are sick are able to have greater access to available health resources. Reminding reminding yourself of these reasons can sometimes make your days in quarantine a little easier to bear. That's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you liked it. Hit that like button if you did, scribble or subscribe, whichever you prefer. If you haven't already, hit that bell if you haven't already. And it's getting dark out. I will see you in the next one.